Back in 1994, I was dead set broke. My missus had left, I had a business, I got ripped off, and I was left with three kids to raise three kids on my own as a single dad. My kids were 8, 7, and 3 at the time. And look, I've got to tell you, I want to share this story today to try to help you and motivate you because no matter where you are in life, no matter where you're at financially, there is a way forward, there's a way out. So I just want to quickly share this little story with you. You know, I was broke. I had 10 bucks to my name, and basically, I'd been living week to week, pay pack to pay packet. I'd been spending money on gambling and, drinking and doing all this crazy stuff, right, back in the 90s and early 2000s. And it was the biggest turnaround for me was that I realised for my world to change, my financial position to change, I had to make the change, right? And you're going to be in the same boat. So in this little video, in a second, I'm going to show you 4 simple steps that I used. That these were the 4 steps that moved me from being a broke, bit of a clown with money, right? I was a bit of a dill. I didn't really understand money or know how to make money or grow. I could make money, but didn't know how to grow money, didn't know how to invest money. So, folks, I'm just going to give you this. I just want to help motivate you. If you're sitting there, you're feeling stuck, times are tough, cost of living and all that stuff. Here's 4 little tips that if you follow these, I guarantee it'll move the needle. It'll get you to a better place financially. Take off that financial pressure. You're going to feel better. Your life's going to be better, your relationships are going to be better, your family life's going to be better, and you're going to feel better off for it. So here we go. Right, here's the first thing I did. Number one, I had to get real about my current financial position. I had to be totally open, totally honest, and go, you know what, I've screwed this, man, and this is exactly where I was at. I had 10 bucks to my name in 1994, right? Second thing you want to do is eliminate all unnecessary spending. I gave up gambling, I think it was 1998, 1999. I have not had a punt for 25, 26 years. I stopped gambling, stopped wasting money, cut out all the waste, all the crap that you're spending money on. Clean it up, put it towards the things that are going to pay off your mortgage faster, get yourself out of debt, and have money to invest, right? The third thing you need to do, you need to decide how much money do you want to live on each week, right? When you retire. So for most people I see, it's $1,000 a week, 1,500 bucks a week. You need to get clear on that figure. So if it's $1,000 a week, it's 50 grand a year. If it's 1,500 a week, it's 75 grand a year. If it's 2 grand a week, you know, it's 104 grand a year, right? Pretty simple. And here's the fourth thing that you should do. You need to decide on the wealth vehicle that's going to help get you there. Now, I can tell you right now, look at what's going on with stock markets, the economy, your super funds are getting smashed. You're sitting there watching, you've got no control over super, right? So super's not going to be the answer for over 90% of the population in Australia. You want to decide on something else. I don't give a shit whether it's, whether you get into property and start property investing, start developing, subdivide your backyard. There's a million different ways you can do property. That's easy. Whether you get into something else, build a business, start something online, you and your missus put something together. I don't know what it is for you, but you have to find a wealth vehicle that's going to help drive you, right? And you should be fairly diversified. You shouldn't just be sitting there with super alone, because if you've only got your super, right, you're an absolute sitting duck. So for today, that's just a quick shout out. I hope that helps you out. I mean, I went from broke. I was a dumb, dopey, broke tradie. Used to blow all my bloody money. Mate, I blew over $750,000 in about 20 years, right? So don't be a fool with your money. Set some goals, follow those 4 steps that I've just sent to you, and make your life better than what it is today. If you need any help, yell out to me, send me a DM or direct message me. Happy to help you out.